Hey guys, give me 1 second here. Okay. Hi, good evening. Happy Sunday night. Welcome friends. This is Tara with Tarabeth Stamps. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Mid-Missouri. And today we are going to break out the Adventurous Skey, Take to the Sky suite. So this is going to be available in the new catalog that's going to be available to everybody in May on the 1st. If you're on, give me a shout out. Hey Rosie, thanks for joining me. So yeah, we're using the Take to the Sky suite, and we're doing just a faux sidestep card. So this is one of those great mantelpiece cards that I like to talk about. Great for display. So this is great for and certainly a masculine card today. Great for those guys in our life. You can make this into a Father's Day card, just a thank you card. Hey Sonia, hi from Montreal. Hey Susan, hey Karen, thanks for joining, guys. Oh, thank you so much. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. Sonia. Awesome. So this is our card today, and that's what we're gonna do. So this is our it's a faux sidestep. So Take to the Skies bundle suite, Take to the Skies suite, using the Adventurous Skies bundle. Wow, when this stuff comes out and is new, it's difficult to remember bundle, suite, all that jazz. So this will be available May 1st in the new catalog. So let's do some stamping first, and then we are going to put our card together. So a cute little fun fold today. So basically what I've got is I've got a piece of 2 7/8 by 5 3/8 piece of basic white. And so we're going to just kind of stamp some clouds on it. And we're going to use that boho blue. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stamp off, because I don't want it to be too bright, because this is kind of like a background for the back of it. And so just stamp these clouds in a random fashion. So I've got 2 different sizes here, and this is from the Adventurous Skey set. So these, I'm using the 2 smaller ones with that boho blue. Hey Karen, thanks for joining. So it doesn't matter if they're straight or crooked. Just doing just a little bit of a skyline here. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my thank you stamp set. Hey Mary, thanks for joining, from Something Fancy. So this is in the current annual catalog, and it's carrying over. And this is a great sentiment set because it's got happy birthday, congratulations, thank you, weddings, you know, all sorts of stuff. So that's a really good stamp set to have. So let's see here. We're going to just put that thank you over here. I'm going to clean my stamps off real quick with my chamois, and then we will stamp the front. And there's not a whole lot of stamping to this one. This one's more just assembly work. Okay, I'm going to take my boho blue and put that up, and I'm going to pull out copper clay. So we're going to set that to the side. And I have a piece of basic white that I've already die cut, and you are going to look at this and go, ooh, I love this. So I don't know if you can see the intricate design that's in that die cut, but I'm pulling this from one of the upcoming bundles. This is the Unbound Love. So this is going to be perfect. Even if you don't love the stamp set, this is a perfect standalone die set in my opinion, because there's something for your sentiments, all different shapes. Perfect. So this should be one of your first picks in that, with that new catalog. Okay, so I've got You're the Best, Plain and Simple, from the Adventurous Skey bundle that we're going to stamp in copper clay on that basic white die. Hey Amy, thanks for joining. All right, clean that one off. And now that's all the stamping we have to do. So this is all just assembly work. So all of these dimensions will be available on my blog tomorrow. What I have is I have a piece of 8 by 5.5 piece of copper clay, and I'm going to score that at 3 with my Simply Score tool. I'm going to score it at 6, and then once again at 7. So you can definitely use your paper trimmer to score if you don't have a score tool. I do like the score tool because I do like to make a lot of fun fold cards, and it just makes a really pretty indentation. I'm going to pull out my bone folder, just give it a nice burnish at the 3 mark. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold back and create an accordion here with my card there. So here we go. So we basically got mountain, valley, mountain, starting at the 3, the 6, and the 7. So that's how that goes. Now I'm going to pull out my Simply Score tool again because I have a piece of 3 by 6 that we are going to score at 4 1/4. And you can see that gives just a really nice crease there. A really nice score line that just makes folding these so that they'll fold well perfectly. Okay. So now what I've got is I've got some pieces of the Take to the Sky DSP. So this will be available in January or in May as well. And so basically I've cut this into 6 by 6 just so you guys can see the different patterns that are going to be available. So this is just some beautiful masculine paper. This will make really pretty scrapbook pages. If that's what you're into. Beautiful, beautiful paper. And it uses boho blue, copper clay, mossy meadow, night of navy, and smoky sky. So that's why I chose the colors I did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some seal, and I'm just going to add this to the back of the, this is 2 7/8 by 5 3/8. And I'm going to set it up so that the more detailed side is on the right, because I'm going to put that plain on the left. All right, now we're going to take just a small strip that's 7/8 by 5 3/8 and adhere that to the card base. Now I didn't do a lot of matting with this because it is a fun fold. It is a little bit heavier. So sometimes when you add those additional mats, it gets a little too heavy. All right, and then I'm going to take my skies, my clouds here, and put it on that faux side step portion. Okay, now I have some tear tape. And the reason I use tear tape is because I feel like it's a little bit stronger. Mary, I love this paper too. But I feel like the tear tape is just a little bit stronger. So it allows you to work with these fun folds. And then I'm going to open up my flap, and I'm only going to put one little strip there. Okay. I'm going to take some tweezers and pull up this tear tape here. There's one piece. And I'm only going to pull up off the bottom portion. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line this up in the corner on my step there. And just going to line it up and make sure that it's nice and straight. And then give it a nice little burnish to seal that tape down. Next, I'm going to pull this one off. Now you see why I use that device. And just fold this down and give it a nice little seal. So while we've got it turned this way, we may as well just put the back on. So we'll take some seal with that basic white stamped piece. And put it right there. Okay, so here's our card base. So this is a card base just for the faux set. So anytime you want to do a fun fold, this is the basic directions that you're going to follow with any of them. All right, now we're going to bring out some die cuts here that I've already cut out to create our airplane. So I cut this out with the Adventurous Skey dies. So you have, let's see here. So you have a die set that's going to cut this out, and this sky, the clouds. There's also this banner that you could use with the happy birthday or a really thin sentiment from another stamp set. And then the pull along as well. But there's also these standalone airplane dies that you can use, and that's what we're using tonight. So basically what you want to do is you want to cut it out with 2 coordinating colors of paper. And this is how you're going to line it up. So you need your adhesive here and here, but not this top one. All right, so we're going to bring out my nemesis, this little Tombow glue. I'm going to try to be real careful and not get too much. And then we'll put it right there. And hopefully I can keep it from getting on my fingers. Oh, and I need some right here. The weather here in mid-Missouri has been fantastic this weekend. I ran around in shorts all weekend long. We grilled every night this weekend as well. I love summer food. Do you guys like summer food? I made burgers tonight on the grill. Tim normally is the grill master, but tonight he had to run an errand. My dad's car broke down, so I went and helped him with that. So I was in charge, and I gotta tell you, I did a really good job. I was super proud of myself. I'm not always capable of doing that, but tonight I did it. But it was just burgers, nothing super fancy or anything. Okay, so I'm gonna get a dimensional to put right here on this for my propeller. And my propeller, I cut out of the holographic paper. Ooh, we had asparagus last night, Rosie. Yep, we did. And twice baked potatoes. It was delicious. So I did this out of the holographic paper. Now, if you wait until the catalog comes out, there's silver foil available. So that'll be super awesome for this set. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a really tiny dimensional off on the side. And I'm probably going to have to cut it in half because I think I've got too much. Yep, I got a little bit too much. Yeah, we had asparagus and fillets last night. We've ate good this weekend. I'm ready for spring. I don't hardly cook in the summer just because we just eat off the grill all summer long. Okay, here we go. I'm going to stick that right there. Okay, so I wanted my plane to kind of go up on this like it was flying in the air. So that's why I have it angled like that. So let's take some dimensionals. And I like the way the plane hangs off the side a little bit, off of that step. So I'm just going to use dimensionals on the first half. Well, Rosie, we did the twice baked potatoes on the grill because we cheat. I pick them up at the grocery store. So I'm not making them that way. I completely cheat because I'm a lazy cook. All right, here we go. Now I'm going to add a couple of dimensionals just to the very bottom of this die cut because it's going to kind of stick up as well. So I'm going to stick that just right there. And there you go. That's our card today. Super easy, great. I'm like kind of wanting him to go that direction. There we go. Nice little display card. Perfect. You could make this for a Father's Day card. Super easy. Fun fold. All right. If you're wanting to see anything out of the new catalog that was available, give me a shout out. I'll create a card for next Sunday night. We'll be here, back here at 7 o'clock. Got a lot of cute cards coming out on the blog this week, so make sure to check that out. Paper share. Thanks so much, guys. I'm glad you like this card. Just doing an envelope real quick. Paper shares. We're about halfway through. I'll be shutting that down at the end of the month. That'll all be expedited and cut out the very first week of May. So hopefully it'll get in the mail. I think it's like the 6th. Pretty quick. Maybe the 8th. Maybe the 8th. So here's today's card. If you've got any questions, reach out. Thanks so much for sharing part of your weekend with me. And we'll see you here next week.